In our first example of peer tutoring, you're going to see a peer-to-peer with the same age for our kindergarten students.
What's this one? Pat? No. It's not Pat. It has a U. Put? No, that's close, but put. Good job. Now, a take. Good job. Sound it out. Ready? Yes. Jump. Good job. Green. Good job.
Now wave at me. Say bye.
Bye.
Thank you, ladies. In the second sample, we have 2 third graders working on a writing piece.
I have a dog. Do you have a puppy? Do you have a cut puppy? Question mark? So you have to fix the E right here because of the cut. So you have to put Q so that you will finish on the U to make it say its name. So we'll go ahead and add an E right there.
Yeah, some of these words are going to be tricky in first grade.
In this example of peer tutoring, you'll see a second grader paired with an upper elementary 4th grade student.
In 3 weeks, I'm going to a sleepover at Kaylin's house. Mallie, Kaylin, Sophia are going too. I have never been to Kaylin's house, but I have been to many sleepovers. Good job. So this does not say 3. 3 should be THREE. So you could just erase the Y. And went is WENT. That spells weeks. Oh, weeks. So weeks would be WEEK. Okay. Accent? No, just a K. And then going is GOING. Good job. And sleepover is SLEEPOVER. So E with 2 E's. P. That's a Q. Yes. O. L. V. E. R. And at, you want to put a lowercase t, so below. E. So like for this one, you would just go like a T up to like there and put your line. Okay. And that says Kaylin. Is that how you spell his name or her name? I don't really know. Okay, so maybe let's put a C and not a K. The only thing I know is Kaylin's name starts with a K. Okay, so that looks good. And house is HOUSE. remember, that's a Q. P's go like that. Going is the same as that. So G-O-I-N-G. Now that's an A. You need an O.
Why?
Because going is spelled, when you're going somewhere, you want to spell it with an O, because with an A, it wouldn't spell going. Never is N-E-V-E-R. N-E-V-E. And then house, right there. So, H-O-U-S-E. Have, remember there's an E at the end. What does that say? Been to many. So many is M-A-N-Y. And then sleepover is the same up here. So do you want me to spell it out for you? No, I got it. Okay.
Did we find all the mistakes?
Yes.
Okay. Let's read it again. And Abby, let's give her some feedback.
Okay. In 3 weeks, I'm going to a sleepover at Kaylin's house. Mally, Kaylin, and Sophia are going too. I have never been to Kaylin's house, but I have been to many sleepovers. Okay. So maybe you could put period right here, like an exclamation point, to show that you're excited for it. And then at Kaylin's house is one sentence. That you kind of like did a run-on sentence. It already has period. So I think you did really good. Look right here, it's B-I-N. Good job.
All right, wave at me. Thanks, ladies. This is Cassie and Abby. Thank you very much. Great demonstration of peer tutoring. The next example of peer tutoring is a high school example with mathematics.
And not yet, but
In the next clip, you're going to hear from a teacher and how she uses peer tutoring as a high impact strategy.
Hey Margaret, today I want to ask you some questions about how you've used peer tutoring in your classroom. So the first question I have for you is, how do you prepare your students to efficiently do peer tutoring in the classroom?
Well, model it, model it, model it. If you go ahead and set those expectations of what you want those little pairs to do within the discussion, and their work time together is vital, and they're being beneficial in their pairing.
Perfect. Okay.
But here's the thing. What you have to do too is you have to like make some anchor charts. You have to give them a visual so they can like refer to that. So if you like have some anchor charts around the room, and like maybe like they have the question, STEM for the student and
Perfect. Yes,
for their partners to use, and then that has really helped. Okay,
Yes.
but you have to have that. And you know what? I did it at the beginning, but what I did is I made some smaller ones so that later on when I had to take this down, because you can't keep the same anchor chart up all
Right.
year. Hopefully you're not doing that. But then I made some smaller ones just so they can refer to it.
Perfect.
Like
Okay.
so.
So, in using it, when have you found you're able to use it within your classroom? Like, where do you fit it in?
Okay, so I've used it a lot of times this year, but I'm trying to think like specifically because you're wanting specifics, right? Okay, so I have used it in math, writing, and reading, but I've really been able to use this strategy the most where I feel like it's really been done by, doing it really is I used it within my reading to someone station. Okay? So what I did in the station, the students read with their assigned partner, okay, and which I paired them up, not like high, low, because that would be too much of a gap.
Correct.
And I want them to be able to learn from each other. Okay, so what I did is I paired them up with somebody who's maybe 2 levels ahead and or 2 levels behind each other, within a 2-level, 3-level range, and then they could do some learning with each other, like actually get
Love
something
it.
out of it.
Yes, okay. So,
And then they were trained on how to ask specific questions, and I wanted them to be able to really ask questions that were higher level thinking and not just yes, no comprehension questions.
good. Okay.
Like I wanted them to really think about it, the reading, the actual reading, and I wanted them to talk about the strategies that we had already learned in reading group. I wanted them to apply those
Awesome.
with each other.
Awesome. Well, thank you for your time and sharing.
You're welcome.
Peer tutoring is a high impact strategy. It has an effect size of 0.55. We hope that you will try this in your classroom with same age, cross age, in multiple different disciplines. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.